We have another question, and this will be for you, Alex.
Yeah.
You mentioned more than 13,000 pharmacies have already been credentialed. What
hmm
does onboarding actually look like for a smaller independent pharmacy that has no dedicated IT team?
So there's a little secret in this area that has ended up just being just a huge boost for a lot of the pharmacies, but especially the independent pharmacies. And that is that the DEA has given us a toolkit for being able to get credentials issued and validated with independent pharmacies and health systems that isn't really available to a lot of other trading partners. So the way that that works is if you have a DEA CSOS certificate, so the Controlled Substance Ordering System, DEA has issued you a certificate that you use to create electronic orders for controlled substances. DEA has done validation on who the holder is, and the holder has a certain level of standing within the organization. That's another big part of it too. Not just anybody can apply for a credential. It has to be somebody in the company that can either lay their hands on some important documentation or somebody who holds a signing certificate. So what happens is you prove out that you control a CSOS certificate. And this process takes less than 4 minutes. It's really quick. The certificate is not actually something that we or the issuer need or are really wanting to look at. It's more proving that you control one. It's a lot like when you go to the bank to apply for a loan and you bring your power bill. The bank doesn't care who your power company is. The bank doesn't care how much you pay for power. They don't want to keep your power bill. They just want to check to make sure that you are who you say you are and you happen to live at the address that you say that you do. And then you take your power bill back home with you. In the same way, you get your CSOS certificate laid up. It gets used as evidence to issue the credential off the back of. The other thing that's really important to note is that you don't have to do this for all your DEA certs. You just have to have one because the credential is always issued at the organization level, not at the per site level. So some of our customers are very big pharmacy chains and very big health systems. Some of them are obviously lots of small independent pharmacies. Everybody goes through the same process. Everybody keys off of a certificate or provides some documentation, gets a credential issued at the level of the organization. Because essentially you're just needing to sign the messages and say, hey, it's me, Pharmacy X. And the fact that it's Pharmacy X, it doesn't matter if it's Pharmacy X out of Tallahassee or Pharmacy X out of Hackensack. It just matters that it is the company. So the credential is issued at the company level. So in terms of what setup and onboarding looks like, it's usually pretty fast. It tends to take the DEA CSOS holder longer to find the file in their hard drive than it does to actually get the credential issued. And we have a lot of documentation and some on-hand support to get you over the line. From there, the credential automatically plugs into other systems and services. We plug into LSPedia's VRS. So essentially, we set that up for you. We just point to LSPedia from your wallet, and we say, LSPedia is going to do these things on behalf of you because LSPedia is the solution provider that you have chosen. And then LSPedia is able to effectively sign those compliance messages on your behalf because they're running your compliance software for you. And that way, anybody who's getting one of these messages doesn't have to believe the message just because it's LSPedia. They believe it because it's LSPedia and because it's a message that's signed by you.